Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Kinga and I'm on a journey of reinventing myself and my whole life. And one of my goals for 2023 is to generate and increase abundance and love in the life of others and for myself. Now, how do I do that? Just by simply creating short exercises that you can see on my YouTube, a variety of other tools and guided meditations to help you tune into the right vibration, to change your mindset and your thoughts and feelings. If you want to know more about exactly what I'm doing and all my products and more about me, then you can go and check out my website, kingakremer.com. I also promise to inform you about any life-changing methods and courses and online events that I come across, and I always give you my personal notes taken at live seminars and workshops I've been to, like the one that I went to last year, the Abraham Hicks one in Amsterdam. And I'm also going this year, May. And then Dr. Joe Dispenza, the one I went to in February. And in this video, I want to bring you something that I read Dispenza recommending too. Some of you may already have heard of it or have come across it in some ways, but it was news to me. And I feel like this has to be shared. It's the emotion code from Dr. Bradley Nelson. This was the image that caught my eyes. And it said, activate health and abundance and love. And I'm passionate about these topics and finding tools and creating meditations to help us reach our full potentials in this subject. So I jumped right in and I went to watch this 1-hour video event online. It's actually free, so I'm going to leave a link to it for you below in the description section. Go check it out. I want to tell you what similarities I found between Dr. Joe Dispenza and Dr. Bradley Nelson's work and what I learned in this 1 hour and why I'm going to sign up to his 7 weeks course. And as usual, please like, comment, subscribe because it costs you nothing, but it helps me grow this channel and helps me bring similar content like this one to more people like you. So I was sent a video interview with Dr. Bradley Nelson, who's an internationally recognized teacher and healer. And I had to Google him before watching it through. And I found another video of him talking about how he got healed more than once, actually, when he was a kid, in some magical ways and, through prayers and some alternative energy healing techniques. And then he just wanted to heal people for the rest of his life. And he became a chiropractor, just like Dispenza. And you see, both of these remarkable men decided to dedicate their whole life to helping others after their own miraculous healing journey. Dr. Bradley Nelson combined his knowledge and practice with asking for help from the higher power. So his practice involved sort of like a spiritual practice too. And he says that he was tapping into the subconscious mind of his patients. And it was part of the magic that allowed him to help people who were told that there was no hope, there was no cure for them. And you see the other similarities with Dr. Joe, right? Tapping into the subconscious mind. Dr. Bradley Nelson called himself a holistic doctor, and he started digging for tools and techniques to help people heal. And he also said in this interview that in the last 10 years of his practice, he specialized in working with people suffering from conditions that were considered mysterious by Western medicine. And he told them that he doesn't treat diseases, he's not qualified to do that, and he doesn't claim to cure anything, but he believed that their symptoms were due to imbalances in their bodies. So he offered to find those imbalances and fix them. And he said that through that, the healing could occur. And it did for most of these people. And he later was convinced that people could actually heal themselves. They didn't need him. So he started teaching his technique. He created the emotion code, which is an energy healing technique focusing on finding and releasing trapped emotions in the body. And you get to learn about this during the 1-hour free video, link below. And he's explaining how atoms are basically empty space and mostly energy. But you probably know this by now if you watch my videos. And so everything in our universe is energy. And we are beings of pure energy too. And when we experience intense emotions, like we actually experience the emotion's frequency, because every emotion has a certain frequency. And if it's a powerful or very intense emotion, like it's too much to deal with, then it will leave this energetical baggage behind in our body, sort of like a trapped emotion, which is actually a ball of trapped energy. And this can interfere with our ability to function well, and it can affect us physically. And if it's not addressed, then the difficult feelings we experience and generate due to challenges in our life can get the best of us, escalating over time into chronic illnesses, long-term depression, anxiety disorders, and so much more. Sometimes we are not aware of these emotions anymore. Like, sometimes we just think that we have already moved on, we just grieved enough, and we are over it. But according to Dr. Bradley Nelson, unfelt, unacknowledged, and unreleased emotions are at the core of most of our body's imbalances. And in the case of pain, they are behind 90% of symptoms. If you watch this free 1-hour online event that I linked for you below, you will hear Dr. Brad talking about his work, the Emotion Code, and how it can help you tap into your subconscious to locate and move stuck emotional energies from your body quickly and easily. It sounds like it's a really powerful approach to the whole energy medicine game. And I felt more connected to his approach when I heard him talking about or saying that he's actually using muscle testing to get answers from people's subconscious mind. I'm pretty familiar with this technique from kinesiology. I hope that's how you pronounce it in English, kinesiology, which is another form of therapy that I used to go to that uses muscle monitoring, like biofeedback, to look at what may be causing imbalances in the body, and it attempts to relieve these imbalances. Muscle testing techniques, I think, are very, very useful when you or the person that you are testing are not aware or just simply don't remember, or maybe just in complete denial of the trauma that affected their body. It's based on principles of biomagnetic energy. While our conscious mind is mostly oblivious to these energies, our subconscious mind is profoundly affected by them. The subconscious can lead the body to respond to positive energy and to avoid or refuse negative energy. And these responses are what make muscle testing possible. When you do muscle testing, you're asking true and false questions, and then you just check the body's response. And the response can be checked in a number of ways, but it's often done with methods like the arm test, where the subject simply holds one arm outstretched in front, like parallel to the floor, and then the tester places 2 fingers on the subject's wrist and asks a question, just a simple, true or false question, and then at the same time placing a small amount of pressure on the wrist. Now, if the subject's arm resists the pressure, it's a strong response, and it means yes. It's a yes answer to the question. If the arm gives way under the pressure, that's a weak response and equals a no answer. And this strong response and weak response is the basis of muscle testing. And it has been done on me many, many times in kinesiology, and I found it fascinating. And they actually normally start by doing just a test to convince you, but also just to tell them if your body works properly or not. So like you would hold your arm out, or I would do it, and I would be saying, my name is Kinga. And then my arm would be strong and resistant to the pressure. But when I say, my name is Tom, or I'm an elephant, or something that I'm not, then my arm would go weaker. And it's pretty fascinating. The easiest method of self-muscle testing to learn, according to Dr. Brad, is the sway test. And he will tell you about this in more details during the 1-hour event, which I linked for you below. He also talked about the ring-in-ring test, which was completely new to me and will be my new favorite. And you will also witness a one-on-one demonstration of the emotion code and how it can be used, because he actually helped the man who was interviewing him in this video with some neck issues. And during the video, Dr. Brad also introduced us to what he calls heart wall, and how to find out if you have a heart wall, well, you probably do, and how to bring it down. From my understanding, it's It's this energy protection that we, or our subconscious mind, develops or builds around our heart if we experience heartache too many times. According to Dr. Brad, having a heart wall can interfere with our ability to give and receive love and feel other positive emotions. And during this event, you will learn how you can actually start to break through this barricade to a better life. The emotion code is basically a system that helps you find, recognize and release trapped emotions to resolve underlying physical, emotional and spiritual imbalances. Not just for yourself, but also for others, anyone that you want to heal. It could be children or animals. And I really love techniques, that work on animals too, because then you cannot say that, hey, it's just placebo. You will learn a powerful process that can help you find and resolve underlying imbalances that may be causing disease, anxiety, or other personal challenges, including relationship issues, PTSD, addiction, self-sabotage, and more. I simply cannot recommend it to you enough. Go visit the link below, sign up with your email address, and select a time that suits you to watch this 1-hour free video on the emotion code. At the end of the video, I received an offer to sign up to a 7-week-long, more in-depth course with Dr. Brad, and it was around $200, which instantly made me want to sign up because the same, or almost the same course cost about $1,000 on his website, I checked. So it's a pretty great deal. And I already started doing some muscle testing on me last night. And it's crazy how it brought up old memories of past trauma linked into that particular problem in my life, and how I felt lighter, and I had a sort of like a tingling opening sensation around my heart area after releasing the emotion. So I highly recommend you go check the video out and let me know what you think. Oh, and please don't forget to like my video, comment, subscribe, because it costs you nothing, but it helps me grow this channel. Hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.